all want to increase sales in our online business, and I'm hoping that by now we all know that having high quality testimonials and social proof is critical when it comes to actually selling our online courses or our coaching packages. But is there a better way to get these testimonials than following up with your clients individually, sending customized emails, chasing your clients around the internet, and honestly feeling awkward as trying to get a review out of your client? If you've been waiting until the end of your coaching containers or your online courses to ask your clients for testimonials, or even worse, you've been expecting your clients just to give you these testimonials automatically, you've been going about this the hard way, and we gotta talk. One of the things that I've realized after literally helping business owners run hundreds of online courses is that the majority, I would say 90% of containers, follow an engagement pattern that looks kind of like a bell curve, meaning people are traditionally slow to pick up and get started. They tend to peak and have the most engagement and be most invested in the experience towards the beginning to the middle, and then they tend to, kind of trail off towards the end. So when we are showing up in our business and collecting testimonials towards the end of our experience, we've literally missed the peak height of excitement and results that our client is experiencing. What we want to be doing instead is actually collecting testimonials at the beginning of the experience and towards the middle of the experience at the height of that bell curve. This is going to make sure that we are not only collecting testimonials right now so that we can leverage those to continue selling this offer moving forward, but it is also going to drive even more engagement inside your courses or inside your one-on-one experiences, because others are going to see these wins happening. What is up, YouTube fam? Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm Cora-Lynn Hazelwood. I talk all things growing your revenue, scaling online courses, and of course the tech and automations that you guys need to make that happen. This channel is dedicated to sharing what is and what also is not working in my multiple six-figure course business so that you guys can help more people make more money and do it in as little time as humanly possible. If that sounds like exactly the place that you want to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video, and please introduce yourself in the comment section. The community here and over on my Instagram account is literally what keeps me going, so please do not skip that step. I want to get to know you. We're going to cover 4 super simple strategies in order of least time consuming to most time consuming that you can actually leverage during your coaching programs and containers so that you have this steady stream of testimonials coming into your space that you can leverage on your social channels to drive more sales and of course to increase your impact. The first strategy that we're going to look at is of course the least time consuming to actually implement in your business because it's built into the process of your course. Now, in order for this strategy to work, you will need to have a fully functioning course portal on a platform like Kajabi or Teachable, although I, of course, always recommend Kajabi, where you can actually implement this. And this strategy essentially involves including an intake form, a middle partway through the program form, and an outtake form before the client actually finishes the experience. The way that this strategy works is we want to lock the content in the course portal until these forms are completed. This is going to ensure that as your client actually goes through your program, they are actually taking the time to give you feedback, because if they don't, the course does not unlock. Now, the intake form is a form that your client should fill out before they ever even enter your online program. And this intake form is not necessarily for you to get a great testimonial, but rather it's a way for them to actually put into words what they're struggling with, what their goals are. As a business owner, you get to use this to understand your client better. You can leverage this in your marketing, and it gives you a really great understanding of how you can actually support this client more as they go through your program. On top of adding in that intake form, we want to add in a halfway point form, or a form that they fill out about halfway through the program. This form is designed to help you see what their current wins are. We want to ask them questions like, how is it going so far? What are some of the things that you can celebrate? And also give them an opportunity to provide you with constructive feedback on the program, asking them, what are you still struggling with? And What do you need more support with moving forward? This allows you to actually create a better product, but most importantly, it gives you testimonials and feedback that you can leverage to drive more sales. And then finally, towards the end of the container, and again, not completely at the end, we're talking maybe a few modules before the end of the program, we want to put an outtake form. And this is essentially a where are you now? What are your wins? How is, X niche that you serve different? How is your life? How is your business different than when you started? Not only does this allow your client to take a moment to really reflect on the journey that they've been through, but again, you're automating that testimonial collection for your own business. If you're using a platform like Kajabi, they make it super simple to add in forms and assessments throughout your program and to lock content after forms or before forms so that we actually make sure your students are completing these forms as they go through the experience. If you are using a course platform that does not have this capability, I highly recommend that you switch, because the majority of my marketing materials and the majority of my testimonials come through these completely automated forms inside my program. Strategy 1 leverages your actual course portal to gain testimonials. Strategy number 2 is going to leverage the community aspect of your course. For some people, this is going to happen in a Facebook group. Maybe it's happening on Kajabi communities. Maybe it's happening on a Telegram chat. Wherever this might be, we want to leverage those spaces as much as humanly possible to gain those testimonials, again, as your students are going through your program. It absolutely baffles me, and I've joined quite a few online courses, how few course creators are actually leveraging their course communities to generate testimonials for themselves. Yes, but also to help their clients actually continue going through their programs. You can do this by frequently asking your community, literally just post in your group, guys, like, hey, how's your week going? What are you working on? What are you struggling with? What are we celebrating? Literally just ask people. You will probably find that when you do that, you get a couple of really awesome responses that you can start sharing on your social media. You can also do weekly, bi-weekly, you decide, or permanent, which I personally love, celebration threads. And these are essentially just places where your community can actually go and celebrate their wins, big or small, it doesn't matter. This essentially gives you an entire list of client testimonials that you can always go back to. And if you use a Facebook group, it's also highly searchable. It's really important with this strategy that you don't just put up a thread and expect your people to share, especially if your course or your community is brand new. You really do have to lead by example. And what I mean by that is when you put up this thread or when you ask the question, be the first one to comment. Literally show them that it's safe to show up here. And most importantly, we want to educate our clients and our students on why showing up and celebrating our wins, and yes, sometimes even our challenges, is extraordinarily important for their benefit, not your benefit of collecting testimonials in your business. If you're like, how? I talked a little bit more about celebration and the importance of celebration in our sales method over here in this video, so you can pop on over there after this video and check it out. So that first strategy leveraged our course portal, the second strategy leveraged our community, and the third strategy leverages our public social media channels by doing live interviews. Yes, live video interviews with your clients on your social media platforms. People don't want to give me testimonials just because I need them in order to generate more sales. People, however, are very likely to show up and do a live video or to share their experience in a container when there's also something in it for them. And live video interviews are a really great way to do exactly that, to have a fair energy exchange. These live video interviews literally give you exposure to your client's community. It gives your client exposure to your community, and it presents them with an opportunity and a platform to actually show up and share their story with the world. It's genuinely a win-win situation all around. And my favorite part about collecting testimonials like this is these tend to go on for about 20 to 30 minutes in length. Not only do we get this beautiful long form video that shares a client's story, but we also are able to take that long form video and chop it up into smaller bite-sized testimonials that we can leverage in many, many places across all of our marketing. The fourth strategy, and honestly, y'all, I watch the YouTube videos about testimonials and somehow nobody said this, but the fourth and the easiest strategy to getting a steady stream of testimonials coming into your business is genuinely to create better products. And it blows my mind that of all the YouTube videos I watched, because that's a YouTube thing that you watch all of the videos on the topic and then you create your own. Nobody mentioned creating a better course or creating a better coaching experience in order to gain more testimonials. When you create something that truly is life-changing, that truly is transformative for your ideal client, for your audience, for your community, use these words however you desire, they go out there, they're excited to show up and share their wins. They're popping into your inbox all the time with their testimonials, with what they're experiencing, with how grateful they are that you came into their life. And a lot of the times too, and this literally happened to us this morning, they'll actually go out into the world and market your business for you. This morning, someone literally commented on someone's Facebook ad around how to create courses, like, oh my God, you got to talk to my girl, Cora-Lynn. This is what she does and she's so good at it. And that's a really, really great example of how literally creating better courses and creating better programs will lead to having more testimonials and having more referrals and having community members who aren't just community members, but who are raving fans who literally cannot stop talking about your courses, your coaching, and the experiences that they've had in your world. Now, there are so many ways that we can create better courses. This is literally what I love. It is like I eat, sleep, and breathe creating better courses that people actually want to watch and that actually drive results, meaning we're actually making an impact. And of course, that sell like hotcakes. But I can't do that in this video without talking your ear off. So we're gonna cover that next week. However, if you wanna get a head start on collecting more testimonials or learning how to create courses that people are literally just like dying to talk about, you can go ahead under this video and book a business assessment with myself to actually start to see what we can change. We can look at what's working, what's not, to actually start gaining more traction, gaining more testimonials, gaining more sales in your online business. There you have it. We've found a way to automate testimonials from your course portals to completely change and revamp the energy in your online communities with the use of celebration threads. We've talked about the importance of live videos so you can expand your network and your reach, and you can also give back to your own community by giving eyeballs to their content. And of course, we talked about actually just creating better freaking products, which we're gonna go over next week. Now, a lot of people say to me that having these testimonials is great, but they feel awkward sharing it. And what I wanna say to you is that sharing testimonials, sharing wins is not bragging. Honestly, sharing wins and sharing testimonials is the most gracious and kind thing that you can do for your community if you believe in the work that you're doing. Leveraging testimonials in your business is a must do. If you found any tidbits of information in this video helpful, do your girl a solid, hit that like button, and then head over to this video where I share my 30K sales strategy that you can use in your business even if you don't have a course or a coaching package ready to go yet. And of course, I love y'all, so comment below this video so you literally know I'm not just talking to nobody. Thanks, fam. See you next week.